Fuck it, I'm stuck in my ways. Paper is all we about, nigga. All that beefing for the lame dudes. They just be running their mouth, nigga. Had me call a Brook and Rumble. Had them grimy niggas run up in your house, nigga. Cannon all up in your mouth. Ugh. Rick James on your couch. Whoa. Cheddar bang with the cloud. Oh, Barry Blue with the account. Oh, only losers talking down, but looking up to me when I come around. That's why I got the crown. These dudes ain't ill, rapping they frail, nigga. That shit I can't feel lacking the skill. I'm sleeping on rappers like Bill after the pill, yeah. Fuck is on your mind, boy. Came back to put you niggas back in line, boy. Get a good looking niggas on your side, boy. Oh, bitch, niggas, whole click a bunch of tomboys. God, Staten Island, yeah, it's mine, boy. I ain't trying, I just do it on the side, spit a guy. How y'all in the booth all day and still playing catch up? You ain't even got a job. Defeat these niggas in my leisure. Beastin', rest in peace when I'm on that feature. Beastin', he's rapping, immaculate, feed him. Niggas G'ing him if they saying they seeing him. See me and my niggas one of a kind. Probably why everybody be so mad at us all the time. I ain't aiming at nothing, I'm just detonating the bomb. It's a brand new line since we messing with niggas' minds.
Fuck around and have a Billy in a Pico. Just a rego for a grip. Leave a nigga stitch on the lead low. To me, you niggas is rooted the loom. They keep it brief though. We on leave a nigga reformed. I ain't meek though. See all of my niggas riding in the streets though. None of us ain't doing Willie. Started on you like a hilly. I'm up in the semi, no bluff. It'll lift a nigga up. Try to tell the niggas that I be the one with the wave. Got a little shorty with the pose. In the stage, all my niggas black and with the white. A bunch of renegades. You ain't with the action on my life. You niggas just a rage. You ain't gotta act them with the shits, nigga. Messing with the flow, cause about how I flip, nigga. Stepping up the medication, get a dish, nigga. Barry with the bat, just hit me when you need a hit, nigga. Known fact, I'ma knock it out the park. CVS is lighting up the dark, you don't wanna see the spark. Pop a nigga, let us see the twirl. You can have the Allen, nigga, I'ma need the word. Known fact, I'ma knock it out the park. CVS is lighting up the dark, you don't wanna see the spark. Still gon' do it, give a fuck about who do it first. You can have the Allen, I'ma need the universe.
I create the way. These niggas riding around it. I create the way. These niggas riding around it. I create the way. These niggas riding around it. I create the way. These niggas riding around it. Yeah. Fuck it, I'm stuck in my ways. Paper is all we about, nigga. All that beefing for the lame dudes. They just be running their mouth, nigga.
Me and my niggas one of a kind. Greatest of all time. I create the wave. Ain't niggas riding around it.
Boom shaka laka. You already know what time it is. It is Friday. It's the Who Run the City podcast. It's tea time. It's Big Fan Breezy.
That's me.
We about to talk some shit.
Yeah, that's a fact, man. What's going on with y'all, man? Listen, if you like something, hit that like button. I see Angelo Blue in the building. I see Jack City in the building. You got Knicks fans and Nets fans in the building, respectfully.
Shout out to JJ on the YouTube check-in. That's big talk right there.
Yeah, I appreciate
Jimmy
it, man.
J1 on the Facebook check-in.
Yeah,
shout
out to Jimmy.
We see y'all.
Yeah, shout out to Jimmy, man. Yo, how you doing, man? What's going on with you? Yeah, I've been watching the footage. That shit is one of the funniest moments in the movie that Jay put together. And he was like, at the end of the game, he was like, I seen the two old guys trying to make it through. I was crying, like,
because that was accurate.
Yeah,
it was accurate.
JJ announcing was funny too. He was funny with the announcing, man. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna hold you, man. Shout out to him.
Nah, shout out to y'all. I mean, that's facts. If you're in the building, press share and like for your boys. That's important. We need that. I don't know where my allergy started coming from. Like literally, right before I was good all day. Right before this, like literally, 10 seconds before the show, me and Big Fan Breezy was having a conversation. I was good. The song started playing. Allergies. You feel me? But yeah, I'm here. I'm gonna survive. I got Hennessy to back me up.
That's facts. That's facts.
But yeah, we in the building. You feel me? We in the building. We about to do what we do.
Man.
How you trying to start this, bro?
I mean, I started on a good note. I wanted to say peace to Grady. We love you. Michael Grady. He was the announcer for the Nets. He's leaving, and we gonna hurt for that. You know what I'm saying? We hurt. We gonna miss you. We miss you announcing the games. I remember when the Nets beat the Knicks and Cam Thomas hit the three, and you was like, "Oh my God, Cam Thomas!" And we gonna miss it being you. Being to celebrate the wins and the good things that happened with the Brooklyn Nets. And not only that, you gave dope interviews. And I seen you at the press conference interviewing Sean Marks. You did well there. And I wish you the best with your career. And I only mention him to say these are culture pieces or people that help build the culture of the the ball team or the basketball team, and you know what I mean. He's going to the Wolves, and he's going to be working there, whatever. So you know what I'm saying. It's kind of bittersweet. Like I'm happy for him, but I wish Yes Network would have gave him whatever he was asking for so he could stay with the Brooklyn Nets. Again, I said that to say as fans, you grow with those guys. He was here for 5 years announcing the games, and I think he had got the green light from a Susan Cousteau. That's her name? Susan Cousteau or something like that. Case in point is he's well known, and it seems like whatever he got hired for, he deserves it because of the work he put in. So shout out to him. But as a Brooklyn Nets fan, we're going to miss him. But let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about the schedule.
So, nah. I'm going to address what you just said. Why is everybody leaving your organization this year? Why is everybody running for the exit from the Brooklyn Nets organization? Everybody's
No. They're not from the Brooklyn Nets. They're not the He worked for the Yes Network. He don't technically work for the Brooklyn Nets. He technically works for the Yes Network, and he will broadcast the games for the Brooklyn Nets. Like that's his job or whatever.
Semantics.
For the network. So I don't know.
Semantics.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why they let him go.
That speech you just gave.
I would have paid them.
It's semantics, bro.
I would have paid them.
He broadcasts for the Brooklyn Nets. Does he broadcast Yankees games? No, he does not.
No,
he broadcasts for the Brooklyn Nets, and everybody that's affiliated with the Brooklyn Nets is trying to get up out of there. Rome is burning, bro. Abandon ship. Everybody run for your lives. Save yourselves. That's what's happening with the Brooklyn Nets organization, and I love it. I love it. Even the announcers is like, this is not the place for me. He'd rather go to watch the Minnesota. He'd rather go commentate for the Minnesota Timberwolves, bro. Even though they are going to be a decent team next year. You feel me? But historically, they've been ass. And he'd rather go commentate for the Minnesota Timberwolves, knowing that they're probably only going to be good for 2 years, and go right back to being ass. Then commentate for the Brooklyn Nets. I
love it. I think that's a stretch. I honestly feel like he really did get the bag. I don't know why they didn't give him the bag with the Yes Network, but they gave him the bag with the Wolves. As far as how good they're going to be, we compete with them. So, you know, in last season, part of the reason why the Wolves was a good team is because the pace of their game. But yeah, man, stuff like that, I have no control of. Again, but I said that to say he was here for 5 years. Excuse me. When someone is here for 5 years, I don't see, and I said this in a vlog I did, you know, the handle of Sean Marks and investing in the wrong players or the wrong people. You invest in the people that you should. You invest in people you shouldn't keep, and you let go people that you should keep. So, and you know, and that Grady, it seemed like he's somebody, I don't know, man. I don't know why I like him as an announcer so much. You know what I mean? Maybe because he was there through all the hard times. You know what I'm saying? When he was there during the Core 4 era. Yeah. Maybe because of that.
Listen, man.
That's a fact.
It took really 2 years. Even though they've been there for 3, it really took 2 years for Kyrie and Katie to run even the announcers out of the freaking building. You feel me? Mike Breen has been the Knick announcer and commentator for as long as I can actually remember. Actually gets national game placement. He commentates a lot of non-Knick national games, but guess what? He always comes back to commentate for the Knicks. And as bad as the Knicks have been, he's never abandoned ship. 3 years into Kyrie and KD, your guy, what's his name?
What you mean, Cam Thomas?
No, not Cam Thomas. I'm talking about the announcer that's leaving.
Oh, his name Michael Grady.
Michael Grady, in 3 years of KD and Kyrie, it's like I've stayed. In the words of the great Papa, the Sailor Man, I stands all I can stands, and I can't stands it no more. And he got up out of there. That's craziness. It's beautiful. Everybody, run for your lives. The Brooklyn Nets ship is drowning. It is burning.
No.
Yes, run.
I got
save yourselves.
I got us. I did a vlog last night saying I got us 1 through 6, and the reason why I did that is because when I looked at the history, and this is the book that I keep mentioning to you guys, I wanted to show it to you. This book right here, you know what I'm saying? The History of the Nets from Teaneck to Brooklyn. This is where I'm getting all of this stuff from, it, how I'm making these analogies to let you know I know basketball like I'm a student of the game. I'm actually out here learning. So I'm saying all that to say the vlog to the book was in the book. They said when the ABA Nets won the championship, they had 4 to 5 or 6 players that were in double digits. So it was no dominant players scoring like a KD, where he averaged 30 or more or something like that. It was multiple players in double digits, what made us a strong unit and a strong team. And I'm saying that to say the vlog last night was about how Cam Thomas could average 20 points per game, the second leading scorer behind Kyrie Irving, saying KD gets traded. I'm counting them out. I'm saying he's not going to be on a team. You know what I mean? And if he's not on a team, I think 5 players on our team could get double digits. That's Seth Curry, Ben Simmons, Cam Thomas, Kyrie Irving, and Day'Ron Sharpe. Now, you may not agree, but to me as a fan, these are 5 players that could get double digits. Maybe not averaging what a KD average, but they could get us double digits. And if we learn how to rotate the ball and share the ball in this ball rotations where the defense doesn't know where we're going to score or how we're going to score, we become a better offensive team. And I look forward to seeing that because it gives Nash the first opportunity not to be in a situation for the most part without playing hero ball. Nash doesn't know how to coach, so he was trying to have the veterans play hero ball. He has to go away from that because it didn't work for as long as he's been a head coach. So I'm saying that to say his coaching has to transition for the better because we've seen the worst. It can't get no worse than it was. And I'm counting KD out. I don't think he's going to be a Brooklyn Nets. I think he's going to get traded. And I said Sacramento. I said send him to Sacramento so we could get Sabonis and Holmes and Keegan Murray and draft picks. And if they don't give us Keegan Murray, I'll take Sabonis and Holmes and draft picks. But I think we should get, and I said that to say with Holmes and Sabonis, and I lay in the plane saying this, Holmes and Sabonis can replace his defense and rebounds. They won't replace his scoring, that's a fact, but they can replace his defense and rebounds. And we only got 2 big men in Nick Claxton and Day'Ron Sharpe. And outside of that, we got Ben Simmons, but we don't want him to be a big man. We want him to run point. So that's the significance of us getting a Holmes and a Sabonis. Send him to Sacramento. KD to Sacramento, man.
All right. I'm gonna say this really quick, and then I'm gonna segue into the next topic. But if KD should be traded anyway, at this point, clearly it should be Boston.
Hell no.
Clearly.
Hell no. No.
I mean,
that's ridiculous.
I think you talk about from a standpoint of where they swept us, so no, I don't want to give them KD.
No. I'm talking about from a standpoint that they did that on the West Coast. They traded them to the rival team, and they won a championship. Boston just went to the finals. Like, you trying to tell me they won't win a championship or be more dangerous? And they in our division, we got to see them 4 times a year.
Look, you thinking
we got the toughest division.
You think you're very short-sighted. Understand what I'm saying too. Also brings havoc to my division too, because we're in the same division. I'm just talking about the only
team that didn't make the playoffs.
I'm talking about
y'all make the division soft.
I'm talking about, bro. Y'all made the division soft for most of my whole entire life. So what you talking about? So
y'all make the division soft. Y'all make the playoffs, man.
First of all,
every other team made the playoffs, but y'all, man, y'all make it soft.
Most of my life, I don't even remember talking about the Nets being a contender in our division. Most of my life, you feel me? Most of my life. Even recently, y'all haven't been contenders. You feel me? So yeah, there's that.
You go to the playoffs.
You feel me? Congratulations. Hang that next to your ABA banners, because that's all y'all got. You feel me? Making the playoffs at ABA banners. You feel me? But back to what I was about to say. You feel me? Well, I'm talking about from a logical standpoint. If I was a GM, getting Jaylen Brown in return for KD is absolutely amazing at this point.
Trash.
Are you? That's what I know. This is why I know you don't watch nothing outside of Brooklyn Net basketball, bro.
Trash.
Because if you're gonna sit here and tell me getting Jaylen Brown in return for Kevin Durant alongside draft picks, you are smoking crack. That is great for your organization. It's great for your organization's future.
Nah.
What are you talking about?
Jaylen Brown don't want to be here. He want to play with Boston. He put shaking my head when he heard the trade rumor. The first day, right after the first day, the first thing he put was shaking my head. That means y'all don't care about me. Nah, man. He love Boston. He's not trying to get traded. And the fans like him too.
Bro, you know what's mad crazy, right? That you sit here say that he doesn't want to.
And he's a small forward.
You know what's mad crazy? That you sit here saying that Jaylen Brown doesn't want to play for the Nets, but just a couple weeks ago, you was making excuses for why KD wants to leave the Nets, and you were saying that how you'll be okay if he stayed. We was doing this a few weeks ago. You were saying that
he
you would
put
be
the
okay.
extra press
that
on
you
him.
were saying. Now listen,
he put the extra press on him after that.
That's
he
cap.
did.
That's
bro,
cap. You're capping.
Bro, no, he said he did. You don't remember that? He went back, had the meeting, and said Sean Marks. Remember, it was two trades. It was two trade request one, and then after that, he said he wants Sean Marks and Steve Nash fired.
So what?
I said that before that.
So what? He already requested a trade. Why does he have to double down on the trade for you to be like, oh, he's serious this time? He already requested it. And you was making excuses.
Different scenarios between Jaylen Brown and Kevin Durant.
Listen, chill.
Different players.
Chill. No, you was making excuses for a man that requested a trade for your team, saying that you was okay if he stayed, if they didn't trade him, after he already said that he don't want to be a Net. But it took him the second time. It took him the second time for him to be like, I don't want to be a Net. For you to be like, oh,
no, I understand. I still understand. But
all right, I'm not done. You're still talking through what my point and not listening. You're not listening to understand. You're listening to rebut. You feel me? That you can't understand what I'm saying if you keep on interjecting every time I start saying what I'm saying. You're not understanding. You're listening to rebut. You feel me? Now, back to what I was saying. Now, so after KD, you expected KD after he requested the trade the first time to come and be a professional and play to his highest ability because he's a professional. But you don't expect the same thing from Jaylen Brown, even though he has the same thing on the line as KD as far as his career and his legacy go. If he get traded to the Brooklyn Nets, why would he want to get traded from a team that just went to the finals? That doesn't mean that he think that the Brooklyn Nets organization is super trash and no, I don't want to play there, period. Why would he want to get traded from a team that just went to the finals to a team that he just swept? Let's not forget that. But as the Brooklyn Nets organization, it would be very prudent and business savvy to get a guy that's 25 years old and showed in the playoffs that he's an absolute dog. Multifaceted scorer. He's only being downplayed because he's playing behind Jason Tatum. Like, Jaylen Brown's skill set is being underplayed because he's playing behind Jason Tatum. And to say any other trade, the Kings ain't got nobody that you mentioned in a trade for the Kings is half as good as Jaylen Brown. Not even half as good.
That was never my argument. Never my debate.
And you said you said he's a small forward. KD play more three than he plays four.
Not for the Brooklyn Nets, he didn't. He played 4 and 5.
Does.
For the Brooklyn Nets, he played 4 and 5, man. He wasn't playing 3 a lot.
He played the 5 like twice.
He played 4 most of the time. If we look at their lineups, you could see him playing the power forward most of the games. That's a fact. And I said that to say that Sabonis is a center and Holmes is a center. I'm not saying talent-wise Sabonis. Well, I'll take a power forward over a center. I mean, over a small forward. I have no knocks on Jaylen Brown. I have nothing bad to say about Jaylen Brown, but I don't want Jaylen Brown coming to the team taking minutes from Cam Thomas, Day'Ron Sharpe, and Kessler Edwards. Man, I don't want it. I don't want it. And I'm not saying I got nothing. Jaylen Brown is talent-wise, is nothing to sneeze at. But again, my point is the good teams keep teammates and they don't trade teammates. Like y'all just want it's a game for y'all. Y'all just want to pick this player and put him in this and put it. Nah, stop doing that. And again, I'm saying, and it's going off of what Theo Pinson said as well. I seen an interview with Theo Pinson, and he was talking about the culture they was growing with when Theo Pinson was on a roster. When I'm saying we had Karras Harris, Dinwiddie, and Jared Allen. Case in point is they were teammates for more than one season. Yeah, again, everybody want to say who should be here and who should not be here. We need to focus on who's here and keeping them here. That is the problem with the Brooklyn Nets in the first place. Minusing the pieces we got for other pieces that's supposed to be better. Jared Allen, James Harden, talent-wise, is better than Jared Allen, talent-wise. But Jared Allen was a way better fit for the Brooklyn Nets than James Harden, regardless of how good Houston Harden was. Houston Harden could not do what Jared Allen was doing for the Brooklyn Nets, and that's a fact. So that being said, these small forwards, James Harden, or shooting guard and James Harden and Jaylen Brown, that's over with. Forget all of that. We need a big man. We need somebody in the paint helping Nick Claxton and Day'Ron Sharpe, because if they get in foul trouble, who we got? Ben Simmons and then Royce O'Neal. And I didn't call Royce O'Neal a power guard, J.J. Jackson. I did not do that. We don't need him to do that.
Bro, listen to this, man. Cam Thomas played the two, mostly. Jaylen Brown won't take minutes away from Cam Thomas. Day'Ron Sharpe played the 4 or the 5. No, he played the 5 or the 4, mostly. Jaylen Brown won't take minutes away from him as well. Kessler Edwards played the 2, mostly.
The 3. No, he played the 3.
Rarely plays the 3. Rarely.
He played the 3. All of the games that he was
playing,
he was playing the 3. Yeah. How you gonna tell me, bro?
Because I know. How you mean?
I seen the lineups when Nash was doing all the lineup changes.
I'm gonna tell you because you were just wrong.
When I was watching it during the season.
How I'm gonna tell you is because you were just wrong about the positions that KD was playing. Like that. That's why
I wasn't wrong about that neither.
Yes,
he was playing most of the season.
You said he played the 5. He almost never played the 5.
Please, man. Y'all just got a new point guard after 5 years, man. Y'all need to focus on
what does have to do with what we're talking about now. Stay on
because
topic.
when it comes to positions, I
let you talk.
I know what positions
no, you don't.
Brooklyn Nets have player for player.
When you was just talking about the trash that you were just talking about, I'll let you talk. Now you're going to interrupt what I'm saying.
That's a good trade for the Brooklyn Nets.
Now you're going to interrupt what I'm saying with trash that don't make sense or even coincide with the conversation we having now. That's what you do. That's how you debate, and it's trash. Let me finish
I'm not
what
debating
I'm saying.
you, bro. I made my point. So, go ahead, talk your shit so I can smoke you if I feel like it.
Bro, you don't smoke nothing but Reggie Miller, bro. What are you talking about? You smoke Reggie Bush. You should play for the You should play for
November 9th, man.
It's the 10th. It's not the 9th. It's the 10th. You try to give people the wrong date already. So look.
I'm saying November 9th. I'm talking about the Brooklyn Nets versus the New York Knicks.
I'm talking about something different because I'm about real life smoke. You feel me? I'm about real life smoke. So look. So back to what I was saying. You think Sabonis could not hold Jaylen Brown's jockstrap, pause, when it comes to being a basketball player. And if you talk about fit, Jaylen Brown is a perfect fit to play alongside Ben Simmons and Kyrie Irving. What are you talking about? Because now you're talking about a player. You're talking about a player. You don't need somebody to be an all-star in the paint. You need somebody to be comfortable and be competent in the paint. But what you do need to do,
Williams.
What you do, I'm not saying send Robert Williams. That's what I'm saying. Look. Again, you're interjecting in the middle of.
I'm telling you, they not sending him. This deal, I don't want the deal. I don't care how good he is. I don't care about the deal.
In the middle of me talking again and not trying to understand what I'm saying. That's the point that I'm making right now. No, you don't.
Marvelous things about Jaylen Brown.
I'm not telling you nothing about Robin Williams, but you felt the need to stop
if
what I was
saying.
If he's not
in the package, it don't matter.
You're doing it again. You felt the need to stop what I was saying to mention somebody that I wasn't even talking about.
Exactly. This deal's no good for the Brooklyn Nets. He's not good for the Brooklyn Nets. The deal no good.
So what
KD for Jaylen Brown. Who else?
All right. You know what? You do the show by yourself since you want to talk so much.
No, KD for Jaylen Brown. Who else?
No,
that's
I can't talk. So keep on talking. No, keep on talking since I can't get 5 words out without you interjecting something that I'm not even talking about in the first place. So talk. Go ahead, since that's what you want to do. Talk.
KD for
I'll pull
Jaylen
back
Brown.
up when we talk about the Knicks. When we talk about the Knicks, I'll pull back up since you don't want me to talk.
Talk. I just said KD, Jaylen Brown, that swap no good. If Robin Williams ain't in the deal, keep it to yourself. If Robin Williams ain't in the deal, keep it to yourself. Yo, you Knicks fans swear y'all got to know what we should do for the Brooklyn Nets. You don't. Talk about the Knicks. Talk about what y'all should do and what y'all going to do because y'all ain't make the playoffs last season. Y'all ain't impressing nothing just because y'all got new players on the roster. You got Knicks fans talking about y'all running city. Y'all ain't going to do nothing but get smoked. Like, what you talking about? Like November 9th, like I said, I'm going to the game. If you going to the game, you're going to watch them get smoked right next to me, period. So all of this stuff you talking about Jaylen Brown coming to the team, I'm not worried about Jaylen Brown coming to the team. I don't want to hear nothing about Jaylen Brown coming to the team. We need help in the paint.
First of all,
Boston just got bigger.
I don't care what you want to hear about.
We're a small team.
That's not what this show is about. This show is not about what Big Fan Breezy wants to hear about the Brooklyn Nets. Just like you, I let you express your corny opinion about the New York Knicks. You're going to let me express my correct opinion about the Brooklyn Nets. You feel me? But what you're not going to do is keep on interjecting and interrupting me every time I talk. That's not what's going to happen, bro. Like, I let you talk every time.
Talk.
No, you don't. You said go ahead and talk as soon as I talk.
I'm not going to say nothing.
You're doing it right now. Literally doing it right now. Every time I talk, you have to feel the need to interject with what I'm saying when I let you talk all the time. You feel me? Regardless if I agree with your opinion or not. Now, back to what I was saying about Jaylen Brown being the correct pick for y'all. You willing to take lesser players from Sacramento just because they're going to give you Jaylen Brown and not give you Robin Williams at the same time. That is ridiculous and retarded. You feel me? First of all, Jaylen Brown will play amazingly well against Kyrie, alongside Kyrie Irving and Ben Simmons because he already know what it's like to not have the ball in his hand completely to be effective. He perfected that since he's been in the league in Boston. So Kyrie can still do whatever the hell Kyrie does on your team. Ben Simmons can still be the point guard, and Jaylen Brown can still give you 25 points. What you need from a big man is somebody like what you already have on your team is a Day'Ron Sharpe. Now you need a backup for Day'Ron Sharpe. That is the question. You don't need a Sabonis. And Sabonis is not that nice. He's not. He's not that nice. He's not. You talk about the Knicks not making the playoffs. He's been on the team with Miles Turner, and they don't ever make the playoffs together. So what are you talking about? Why do you want that guy when you can have a guy most of his career has been in the playoffs? And he's not KD, but, bro, he ain't that big of a drop from KD as you would get from most other teams. Like, are you serious? You think, and they could give you draft picks too. Like, what? You bugging. Now the transition to what I wanted to transition to for the last 10 minutes, but I couldn't because Big Fan Breezy kept on. And you can. That's fine. But now to transition into what I wanted to talk to 10 minutes ago, 15 minutes ago, you feel me? Because I kept on getting interrupted about straight nonsense and cappery.
This is a debate show. Like, what am I
What you
supposed
just
to
said?
do?
You wasn't debating. You just said you wasn't debating. Now you
It
debating.
depends.
But
I'm
anyway,
debating
that's
that's the best for the Brooklyn Nets. I disagree with that.
Back to what I was saying. September 10th. September 10th. Pull up. We at Pier 2 by the Brooklyn Bridge for the New York Knicks versus the Brooklyn Nets fan games. You feel me? It's the fan games. And it is officially sponsored by MixR Media Streaming. Officially sponsored. Like officially. Sponsorship.
Facts.
You know what I mean? All games will be broadcast live on Facebook, in YouTube, Twitter. You feel me? So if you pull up, bring your A game, because I ain't trying to take no losses. I ain't taking no more losses. This is a clip for all that. You know what I mean? So
no, I
pull
don't know
up.
what you mean. I don't know what you mean. No, what do you mean
Yeah,
by
nah,
that?
you-
You
you-
trying
you-
to say no? I don't know
no,
what you mean. I don't know what you mean.
You will never beat me again in basketball. That's what you mean.
I don't understand. Like, what do you mean? Like, everybody could lose on any given Saturday.
I just put it in plain English for you. You would never beat me again
I'm
in
just
basketball.
saying.
What are you talking about?
All right, so
No audio for who?
You got listen.
Marlon said no audio.
No
audio.
He
said never mind.
You can't
bet. He said never mind. He said never mind.
Okay.
So boom.
I'm saying I feel like far as
never beat me again.
competitive, far as when it comes down to being competitive, you could call it what you want. I waited 3 months hearing about a rain game, hearing about how I ain't got no jumper, hearing about this and that, and you were the one that was disrespectful. You was the one leaving me open. I watched the video like 4 or 5 times. I got 8 points off of open jumpers. Every points you scored off 13, I ain't gonna front. You did hit like one open jumper, and that's, you know what I'm saying. But for the most part, I played defense,
and that's
you
my
didn't
point.
play defense.
And listen,
so that's on you.
You literally making my point.
On you.
You're literally making my point of why you would never win again. You're literally.
I still
literally,
I still think I'm gonna win.
You just made my point why you would never win again. But that's fine. Now back to
I don't believe
back to
that.
me performing, back to me promoting the event. You feel me? Back to me.
Okay.
Back to me promoting the event after you just made my point why you would never beat me again. But here we go. September 10th.
Yeah, you gotta know next time.
We in Pier 2. Oh, it's gonna be bad for you. You feel me? In Pier 2. Brooklyn, near the Brooklyn Bridge. It is the Who Run the City basketball game and barbecue. You feel me? Because after we play, we're going to post up. We're going to talk shit. We're going to enjoy each other's company. Shout out to my guy, Kevin, the builder, Fresh Trash. We ain't do no shout outs. But I'm going to do that after I do this.
Yeah,
I'm going to do shout outs after I do this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean.
I see ya.
So we after we ball out, pause. We're gonna barbecue. We're gonna talk shit. We're gonna enjoy each other's company. You know what I mean? Pull up. Yeah, I mean, we are definitely taking donations. You feel me? For the food and the beverages. You feel me? Everybody want to eat. Everybody want to drink. You feel me? And I'm recommending the donations being $20. You feel me? I don't have the. I'm about to hold on. Damn, I should have did this before, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna post it on our page for the donation. I'm pretty sure Big Fan Breezy gonna post it on his page for the donation. I'm a who cares? So I'm gonna post. I know Big Fan Breezy gonna post the. I know Big Fan Breezy gonna post the link for the donations on his page. I'm gonna post it on Nixon Ish, and I'm gonna post it in Brooklyn. I mean Mecca versus Barclays. You feel me? I'm suggesting a $20 donation going towards the food and the beverages. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And as far as alcoholic beverages is BYOB. You feel me? I will have a drink vendor on deck though. You know what I mean? Because that's how we do. You know what I mean? I will have a drink vendor on deck, but you're more than welcome to bring your beers, your whatever your personal vice is. But September 10th is going down, and we have a surprise for you guys. on September 10th. We're not going to announce the surprise to September 10th. You know what I mean? The day of. But trust me, y'all going to love this surprise. It's going to be dope. And another thing that I'm suggesting and promoting, it's not really suggestion. If you playing basketball, you got to wear some Knicks on Nets paraphernalia. You feel me? You got to do it because it's the Who Run the City podcast. Knicks versus Nets. You got to wear it. You got to wear it. I'm not saying it got to be a jersey. Jerseys are preferred, but if you got a Brooklyn Nets t-shirt, throw that on. If you got a New York Knicks t-shirt, throw that on. We outside with it. You feel me? But will you rep your team? Because it's the Knicks versus Nets.
Yo, Fred said his birthday gonna be the next day. Yo, I'll be tea time for you just because of your birthday. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Just because it's your birthday. You know what I mean?
Cap. That's all I'm gonna say. But yo, $20. JJ, I'm suggesting $20. You feel me? I'm suggesting $20. But realistically, whatever you could afford to put in, that's what we accepted. You know what I mean? Because that's realistically, I already know who's going, in my mind, I already know who's going to show up. You feel me? And the people I know who's going to show up is like family. So this is a family function to me. You know what I mean?
Facts.
So what we get is what we're going to make work. You know what I mean? But I suggest $20. You feel me? I suggest $20 just to make sure, because we all grown men and we eat for real. You know what I mean? Like, when it's time to eat, niggas gonna want to eat. So just be mindful of that. You know what I mean?
And just you know, all right, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. I've been talking a lot.
I was just gonna say, and it's gonna be water too. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna make sure that all of that basketball we playing, it's gonna be water. If you want us to get a case of Gatorade or whatever, we could get that for actually playing the game. You know, I don't expect everybody to pull up and play basketball, and that's another thing I wanted to say. You don't necessarily have to play basketball. If you just want to pull up and watch it and get some footage and just be there and chill, that's cool too. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to be playing basketball. I mean, that's why we meeting at the basketball court. So we definitely going to be playing basketball, but don't feel like, oh, I'm not going to go because I'm not going to play basketball. You could not want to play basketball and still show up. We appreciate the support and everybody that pull up. You know what I'm saying? You know, y'all been rocking with us in the off season. And I just want to get the Fans Day flowers real quick to let y'all know we appreciate the support. You know, we putting these things in motion, and we wouldn't if we didn't have the support already. So, you know what I'm saying? We just want to keep it going. You know what I mean?
Yo, Fraz, I don't care what you do as long as you pull up, bro. That's it. Yeah, I mean, you already know how I feel about you as a supporter and a friend. Yeah, I mean, you good money no matter what. But, yo, listen, man, same thing with you, Barry. However you need to make it work, we're going to make it work. You know what I mean? Yo, if you posted that, what Jimmy J said?
Yeah,
leave that up for a few seconds, man. Let that rock. You feel me? Shout out to Jimmy J. You feel me? So listen, man.
It's September 10th. I'll put it in the chat.
And I'm also say this too. If your goal is to come and play basketball with Tea Time and Big Fan Breezy, like that's what your goal is, like you wanna rock with us and get on the same court as us. You feel me? Show up on time. We talking about 11:30. You feel me? 11:30 is on time. Once I'm done playing basketball, it's clipped. You feel me? I'm not stepping back on the court because you decide to show up at 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. No, I'm not doing it. It's a wrap. I'm old, bro. I'm old and my body ain't the same. I can't play basketball all day long. You know what I mean? I will be out there and supporting everybody who's playing basketball for as long as they want to play basketball. I absolutely will do that. And I'm pretty sure Big Fan Breezy will do the same. But as far as both of us being outside playing basketball, for everybody who shows up at whatever time they decide to show up, it's clipped. It's clipped. So show up at 11 o'clock so we can play basketball. And for those who's worried about the weather and the temperature, where we decided to pick the park, there's a sheltering over that. Yeah, I mean, it could be really hot. We good. It could rain. We're still good. We're playing basketball. Basketball will be played that day, September 10th. Pull up. And we got a really good surprise for y'all. I can't wait for September 10th so we can announce a surprise. Word. But yeah, again, last thing I'm going to say about it, I'm going to say it again just so I can reiterate.
I'm going to play more than one.
The Cash App for the donations towards the event will be posted on the Big Fan Breezy with the Brooklyn Net vlog page, on the Mecca versus Barclay page. Shout out to my guy, BJ Sammy. And the Nixon Ish page. So there's no excuse that you don't look for it or see it to post it. And we're going to keep on posting it until the day of. Facts. And just know, we can see who's donating. Not saying that we're going to stop people from eating. We ain't on that type of time. I'm done. Yeah, I see it. Very nice. Not saying that we're going to stop people from eating. It's all about love.
Right.
But you also got to be like, come on, bro. Yeah, I mean, come on.
Yeah. Yo, I mean, to be honest with you, I'm looking at the turnout. Like 5 people came on a humble, with short notice rather. And what we got 1 week, 2 weeks. We got like 2-3 weeks until September 10th, right? So, I think a lot of people will come out, and you get people like me that I care about staying hydrated. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I need water, fruit, smoothie. If y'all want to pull up, it's gonna be burgers and Franks, and y'all trying to do all that. Y'all trying to get Gatorades, waters, or anything y'all suggest, anything y'all may recommend. You know what I'm saying? That helps too. You put your money up, like, yo, the buns, we getting the Frankfurter buns, pause. You know what I'm saying, or whatever. Like, you could go over that with me too. You know what I mean? I'll jump in the chat with you, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Let y'all know. Or we could help. Y'all can help us. Pick whatever y'all want, what I'm saying, out there so everybody's comfortable or whatever. But yo, man, shout out to Kenneth, man. He said, I know you could play. I ain't see you play in a minute, man. We grown men, man. I'm trying to see you out there. If you could come out there, man, I want to see you out there.
So, hold on. We got a caller. Kev is on the line. We already know who run the city when Kev called, but I'm going to ask him to repeat that. Who run the city, Kev, and talk your shit?
Yo, you already know the Knicks run the city all day, every day.
Talk your shit, Brody.
All right, 2 things, right? The first one is, I just want to play him first because I don't want to hear no excuses that I beat him because he was tired. So I want to get him while he's fresh and beat him while he's fresh, so that way everybody can see that I could beat him when he's fresh or when he's tired. It don't matter. Right? Hello, you can hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, bro. Go ahead, talk your shit.
We're in disbelief over on this side, but yeah, we can hear you.
Nah, I hear you. Talk your shit, man.
Hello?
Yo, you can hear me, Kev? I can hear you. We hear you perfect. Talk your shit. He hung up.
Yeah, well, I rebuttal.
But we heard what Kev said. He said he could wash you up. Now, this is my problem is this too. No, Kev, call it back right now. Hold on.
Okay.
Yo, Kev, we heard you perfectly. You didn't have to hang up, Playboy.
Yo, I didn't know what happened. I couldn't hear you. My bad. All right. And the second one was, I was curious what caused him to jump ship with the Knicks. This is a multiple choice question. Was it the Patrick Ewing Jr. that caused you to jump ship?
Yeah, that's part of it.
Was it the trading? Was it the way Phil Jackson treated Carmelo Anthony? Was it firing Donnie Walsh? Or was it losing in the finals to the Houston Rockets that made you jump ship? Like, out of those choices, which one was it that made you jump ship and choose the Brooklyn Nets over the New York Knicks?
That was a good question, Kev.
Can I rebuttal?
Yeah, I want to know because Knicks fans want to know. We just curious.
I can answer if you're ready for the answer. You ready?
Now, I don't know if he can hear you. He said, "Yo, Kev." He said that he can answer if you're ready for the answer.
Well, okay. So what's the answer? Because it has to be those choices. It can't. There's no none of the above. It's just those choices.
Okay. When
Hold on,
what he
Kev,
said. So what he said when the Knicks went to the finals versus Houston, I was definitely a fan of Hakeem Olajuwon beating the Knicks in that series. When I see you and Mr. Fingero, I say he's trash. He should have dunked it. I remember saying that. Some of the players that the Knicks had that I did like, I'd say Mark Jackson. Seeing him leave it make sense to me. Ross Strickland, was he a Knick? Am I missing something? Ross Strickland was a Knick. Yeah, when he left, I was pretty upset about that. I wouldn't say I was a disgruntled fan because I didn't feel like there was enough players on the team that I like. I only like that one player. So yes, there were players on the Knicks that I like, but as a whole, rooting for them on a regular basis, I never done it. You know what I'm saying? I never could say that I've cheered for them like when the game even came on. You know what I mean? They supposed to, I guess, and Melo. I like Melo. Into what he said. I like Melo. I always like Melo. Even now with him being on LA, I like Melo. Any team he go on, to keep it real with you, I like Melo. But my favorite Melo was seeing him with AI. I thought they was and they wasn't on the Knicks, necessarily when that happened. But I'm saying that to say, no matter where Melo goes, you know what I mean? I like Melo. So when he did come to the Knicks, I did kind of like the Knicks, but I wouldn't say I was a fan of them. But I definitely did like the Knicks when Melo was on the on, you know what I'm saying, Melo on the Knicks. And I never hated like I said, I never hated the Knicks. Y'all made this a rivalry. I just gotta stand on this side of it. So it is what it is.
Yo, Kev, Kev, appreciate you on the call up, bro. You know what I mean? We gotta keep it.
I'm looking forward to September 10th. Bro.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah. First game. He said he wanted the first game. You cool with that, T-Tom?
Yeah, listen, man. I'm not really cool with that, but I'll let it rock. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'll let it rock because he got a point. He got a point. Yeah, you know I mean, you said that he wasn't fresh the first game, so boom, whatever. Yeah, you know I mean, but Cat, appreciate you on the call up. Yeah, you know I mean.
All right, brother.
You're ready later. I'm gonna tell you why I'm not all the way happy with that, right? Because I need my one on again. You feel me? And I know what's gonna happen after I beat you. You're gonna say it's because you was tired.
I don't think you're gonna win that game. I don't think you're gonna win that game. Well, all right. So since we're talking about the game, can we agree that it was going to 11? All of the games are going to 11.
Absolutely.
Can we just agree on that now?
I'm not playing the 16.
Let's just talk about that right now. Yeah, let's just say that right now.
Unless it's a full court and we got 5-on-5, I'm never playing to 11. 16 again. You feel me? Like I even if it's a full court, I even play the 21 because it's easier to do that on a full court. You know what I mean? Like one-on-one, we doing 11s. You feel me? But I know what's gonna happen. After you lose the Kev and I beat you, you will be like, the only reason why you beat me is because I was tired. And that's the part that I see. Very nice, baby. And I'm very sad about that because
defense on Kev. I see me playing defense, and I see it being probably a close game. Me winning by like 4, you know. And that's how I look at it.
We'll see. I think
I win by 4.
You feel me? We'll see that day. So I'm just suggesting everybody pull up. You know what I mean? I don't want to spend the rest of the show talking about September 10th, but September 10th, pull up, man. Clear your calendar. We at Pier 2, Brooklyn Bridge. You feel me? It's gonna be live streamed and sponsored by MixR Media Streaming. You feel me? Like it's gonna be live on all platforms. Come and get work put in on you or put in work. Pause. You feel me? Like put in work or get embarrassed. Like however you feel, because somebody getting embarrassed. You feel me?
I'll be honest. When I lost to Kev, I wasn't embarrassed. I felt like, you know, he won the game because I was winded. I really feel like the defense that I played on you, I didn't play on him. A lot of shots I didn't guard. I didn't. I was tired. And if he knocked in the shots that he was open, he knocked them down. But that being said, I lost. And he want to play first next game. I'm with it. So I'm not saying he didn't win fair. I'm saying why I lost.
Me
I know
personally,
what happened.
I'm not going to make no excuses.
Him winning again.
Why I lost. I'm just going to say that
I think you
did
though. You did though. You said you left me open, and you also said
listen.
And you also said you didn't want to go on my chest, but I had like 5 blocks though.
First of all, I said again, you had 5 blocks because I didn't go up your chest. And second of all, I said, yo, I gave you your acknowledgement for winning. You made it the issue of what I said. I made a comment. I didn't make it a reason why. That's the sole reason why I lost. I made a comment. You the one who started making it an issue. You feel me?
You said all those open shots, man. Come on, man. That's what you said.
I said I lost the game more than you won it because of all those open shots. That's not making an excuse. That's making an observation. Now, making excuses be like the
believe in my jumper. Or you must have thought my defense was soft.
Right. All right. All I'm saying is this, bro. It's never gonna happen again. I'm not here to argue why I won or why I lost, or why you won or why I lost. My statement is it's never gonna happen again. That's what I'm saying.
So all right, well, I probably won't beat you 6 because we ain't playing the 16. I'm gonna get 11 first.
No, you won by 3, and I wasn't playing defense on you. Let that settle in. Who run the city? Who this?
You already know the rivalry. Fast Pass in the building.
Yes, sir.
Knicks run the city.
Team Nixon Ish is in the building.
Team Nixon Ish in here.
Talk your shit, Brody.
All I'm going to say is I got being that the day after the event is my birthday. It's only right I got to come out and show out a little bit.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
That'd be dope.
My birthday the next day. So, you know, we really got to have fun with it regardless, because I feel like I might just end up bringing some stuff just to put in any way for the food and all that. You know what I mean?
That's a fact. You know what I mean? Fraz, you already know you good money, man. You know what I mean? Regardless.
Yo, I appreciate it, man. I never met you. If you pull up all the way from out of town, I respect that.
Quick brand, you feel me?
Yeah, you already know the rivalry, bro. You already know you good money. Well, however you slide through, you gonna slide through, huh? Yeah. What, Bobby?
Yeah, I just want to say 2 things real quick. I mean, number one, Breezy, don't be pulling the timeout stuff when we come out there, man. We don't want to hear no timeouts during the games. We don't want to hear you tired in the middle of the game. That's why it's called basketball. You got to shoot when you're tired. All right? Let's just settle that right now. No timeouts during the game, so nobody. I don't want to hear it.
You could get a water break. I'll say that. You probably can't get a timeout, but you could step to the side and get some water.
2 different things. Water breaks and timeouts are 2 separate. I don't know if you can hear him, Fraz. Can you hear Big Fear Breezy when he responded?
Nah.
So he said you could get a water break, maybe not a timeout. And what I was about to say is a water break and a timeout is 2 different things.
What, between the games? You get it between games, but not during the game. Like,
no. A water break?
You get. I grew up in Breezy where we was playing games on the full court with no breaks, bro. Like, what do you mean?
This
is talking about when you was 22, man.
You talking about the difference between a water break and a timeout is this, right? A water break is when you walk over to the side, you take a few swigs of water, and you get back on the court. A timeout is when you start sitting down, taking water breaks, and doing all mad extra stuff. You feel me? That's the difference between the 2. You feel me? And I'm not opposed to anybody taking a water break. You feel me? Like, you walk to the side, you take a couple swigs of water, you get your ass back on the court. Sitting down, and we need a 5-minute rest situation, that's doing too much. You know what I mean? But I get what you're saying, Fraz. But yeah, keep talking your shit, bro.
All right. The only other thing I said was let it be a 5-on-5. But I don't know.
Yo. I don't know what happened. I think the call dropped between me and Frav. Oh. Yeah, Fraz, hold on. We missed a lot of what you were saying. You know what I mean? So start over again. My fault.
Nah, you good. I was just basically saying that it should be a 5-on-5 with Knicks fans versus Nets fans.
That's the goal, Brody. That's absolutely the goal.
Yeah, that's exactly what we're trying to do. Yeah.
In a perfect world, that's how it will work. You know what I mean? Like, so, and that's up to Big Fan Breezy to rally the Net fans. We know Net fans don't like to come outside, bro. You feel me?
Man.
Really,
now, I got a few Nets fans that said they pulling up, so we're going to see, man.
Because,
more than one, too.
Because if I got 15 Knicks fans, we subbing. You feel me? Like, that's going to be a fact. We're going to put a high number on points what the game is, and we're going to sub in and out. You know what I mean? That's what we're going to do. So I'm suggesting that you at least get 10 guys. You feel me? At least 10 that's my challenge to you. Get 10 Brooklyn Nets fans to pull up and play. I know Uncle Said coming. I already spoke to Uncle Said. He a Brooklyn Nets fan. He coming, and that's going to be your best player by far, and I know how to stop him. You know what I mean? So what you going to do? You know what I mean? What you going to do when I stop Uncle Said? Because that's going to be your best player by far.
Listen, I'm anxious, man.
I got the lockdown D right behind you, so
so
pretty much whoever I'm guarding.
So you gotta work on get at least 10 guys, because I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna have at least 10 Knicks fans there. At the very bare minimum, 10 Knicks fans there, and we're gonna put a high number. If we got subs, and we run it a full, that's going to like at least 40. You feel me? That's going to at least 40. That's what game will be, at least 40, you feel me? Or an odd number. I like odd numbers when the game is, you know what I mean? I like
41.
Yeah, 41. At least 41. You know what I mean? So you gotta start recruiting, because
I already started recruiting, so I'm about to start recruiting, man.
Don't like to pop out, bro. Net fans don't like to pop up. They're gonna have all the excuses in the world why they couldn't pop out, why they couldn't actually play real basketball. You feel me? Like, yo, Fraz, you shout out to Barry. He's not a Net fan. He
not big Barry though.
Barry a KD fan. He ain't a Net fan. That's the difference. You know what I mean? That's why he popped out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
KD a real life baller, even though he's soft and he's soft and ain't got no heart, but he like to play basketball. So that's why Barry like to pop out, because he follow after KD. You feel me? But yo, keep talking your shit. My fault. I'm cutting you off. Keep talking your shit, bro.
Nah, you good, man. Yo, other than that, man, I'm coming to play on September 10th, man. So just be knowing that I'm here. So, Breezy, get your stamina up, Breezy. Get your stamina up. You don't want to hear no excuses about them tired lungs, man.
I hear you. I hear that.
Yo.
I'm good, though. Yo, good looking for letting me say my shit. Nah,
you already know the vibe, bro. I can't wait to finally meet you in person, my guy. You feel me?
That's a fact, man.
It's gonna be litty, man. Yo, and I'm not a drinker, but I'm definitely gonna take a drink with you that day.
I hear that hot shit, because that's what I do. I don't smoke, but you know, I might.
I
might. You feel me? I might. Yo, Flash, you already know it's nothing but love, brother.
I'm gonna celebrate with you, man.
Y'all. Thanks for having me on, man. It's been a minute, but I had to pop up real quick. Thanks, y'all, man. Have a good night, both of y'all.
I appreciate you. You probably won't hear this till later, but we're gonna celebrate your birthday too. You know what I'm saying? It's Fraz's birthday the next day, so you know it's love.
Fact. So, yo, listen, man. For what I know already, I mean, just talking to the people that I know, like, personally, and it's gonna be a really dope event, bro. It's going to be a really dope event, bro. You feel me? Really dope event. Shout out to Cav, because Cav is a very big part of this situation and helping organize. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yo, listen, man. Pull up, man. If you rep your team, you ain't gotta play basketball to pull up. You feel me? Let's make that be clear. You ain't gotta play basketball to pull up. You could pull up. Yo, you got to reach out to Tina, bro. You heard?
Yeah, Tina. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
I got her.
because I don't want to get cursed out. I'm gonna reach out to Mrs. Nix. You know what I mean? See if I can get her in the spot and do what we do. Yo, listen, man. You ain't gotta play basketball to pull up on the 10th, man. It's gonna be a good time. Good vibes only. If you want some negative shit, keep that shit at home. You heard? We got another call.
Yeah.
Who run the city? Talk your shit.
Hi.
Hi. Is this Tina?
No, this is not Tina. This is Brandy.
Brandy?
Yeah,
Oh, what up, Brandy? What up? She a Nets fan. Yeah. Yeah, nah, I appreciate you.
It's really fire that you called up, right? But it's very sad that you a Nets fan. I'm sorry.
Nah, it's great. It's amazing. She know. Yeah, of course.
Brooklyn, born and raised.
Me too.
Exactly. See what I mean?
I'm from
exactly.
Bed-Stuy.
Connie King.
Yeah,
See what I mean? She repping. Shout to Brandy.
So there's the Nets. There's that.
How many years?
How many years have the Nets?
Caliente.
Nah, we haven't sucked since we came back to Brooklyn.
Cap.
Unfortunate.
Cap.
But we don't suck.
Yes, I do.
Facts. Nah, no, we don't.
There's just better people out there.
Cap.
We talk about it, Brandy. She knows what's up. Brandy knows what's up.
I did enjoy y'all pickup game.
Yeah, Brandy, you pulling up on the 10th?
So next time I'm pulling up with the whole Brooklyn Nets cheerleading outfit.
Oh, I like to hear that.
And Bree's gonna have to hit it again.
Yeah, listen, man. Yeah, listen.
Yeah,
I like to hear
man.
that. Listen, man.
Yeah, I'm excited, man.
Cheerleading outfit. I ain't mad at none of that. I don't care what team she's supporting. You feel me? Go ahead, do your thing, baby girl. Pull up in the cheerleading.
Yeah, man. We appreciate y'all for real.
And it was a good video. Everything was dope.
Thank you for calling up, man.
Yeah.
That's Cat. My man was like, I hear Broken Spicy.
Yeah.
I gotta let him know that I'm in the building.
That's Wavy, you heard? No cap.
Yeah.
Yeah,
right.
Listen, man, that's Cap. That's Cap,
Facts.
Brody.
Talk heavy. Talk heavy.
Brooklyn don't run shit but they mouse, man. When it comes to sports,
man. Sweep 2 sweeps in a row, man.
When it comes to sports,
2 sweeps in a row, man.
Listen,
we're gonna see it in November, man. We're gonna see it in November.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Yo, Brody, listen,
November
man.
9th.
I'm born and raised in Brooklyn. Outside of basketball, I support Brooklyn and everything. But in basketball, everything you just said is cap.
Nah, man, we swept y'all twice, man. Since we started this podcast, man.
Yeah, nah. Yo,
Exactly.
listen, man. Pull up.
But here's the question.
Pull up
How
September
many
10th
times
too.
did
Yo, does he
Brooklyn
play basketball?
beat
That's
the
the
Nets?
question. Does he play basketball for real?
Yeah, he played basketball.
The gentleman that was just on the phone yelling at me, talking about,
Oh, that's this is Jay.
huh?
That's Jay.
This is Jay.
Oh, that's Jay.
He always call up.
Oh
Yeah.
shit! I didn't even know that was Jay. Oh my nigga. Oh yeah, Jay, pull up so I can smoke you too, nigga.
Nah,
Yeah.
you ain't gonna smoke me.
You know, I had to
You're
call
not
up
even a
incognito.
smoker.
Yo, Jay,
I had
yo,
to
Jay,
call up incognito,
yo,
dude.
Jay. That was slick as shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That was slick. I
Yo.
didn't even know that was you, bro. I didn't even know that was you. I'm like, yo, damn. Her man
Shout to
heard me
Brandon
talk
Wright.
about pulling up in the cheerleader outfit. This nigga's like, yeah, Brooklyn Nets. I'm like,
Right.
oh, yo, listen, man. Yo, Jay. I can't wait to meet you two on September 10th. Because again, out of supporters, your big fan Breezy. Let me give you your flowers, bro. Chill. You feel me? We always arguing. This is your time for your flowers, bro. You feel me? Even though me and Big Fan Breezy's always arguing, he's always speaking super highly of you, not only as a Brooklyn Net fan, but as a person. You feel me? And me being on the other side of the conversation and just speaking to you as often as I do on these platforms, I believe that everything that Big Fan Breezy say about you is correct. And I can't wait to meet you in person so we can, I mean, even though we gonna talk hella shit, because that's what we do.
Hella hot. Caliente.
Can't wait to meet you in person, bro. And shout out to you for doing an amazing job on that video. You heard?
Yo, good looking. Y'all played a good game, man. It was funny as hell editing that shit. Word. You were supposed to give him that Washington.
Yeah, listen.
I asked him where he get that music. How did you pick that music when we was missing those shots?
Yo, nah. One of y'all gotta put that on the shirt. That gotta be a KVN shirt. That Washington.
Nah, not until I win. It ain't going on no shirts until I win, bro. That's a fact.
All right, yo, I'm about to get out of here. I'm gonna finish watching the show. But
yeah, I appreciate you. Yo, that's dope. All right, I'll holler.
Word. Appreciate y'all.
Oh, I banged it on him by accident. Sorry, Jay. Sorry, I didn't mean to hang up on you.
Yo, shout out to the call-ups tonight, man. Y'all all been litty in the city, man.
Yo, listen, this shit got me hyped. I ain't gonna lie, I'm hyped. The 10th, I'm hyped for the 10th. I'm hyped. Yes, sir. Shout out to Brittany. Shout out to Jay. Oh,
Brandy,
man.
Yeah, shout out to Jay, man.
Yeah, Brandy, sorry.
Yeah, she said she's pulling
up. It's the cognac.
Yeah.
It's the cognac. It's the cognac.
Yeah, nah, it's all good, man. We out here, man. Shout out to JJ. You already know. Pull back up when you can. Again, he's somebody that he was there in the rain game. Anybody come out there in the rain, I respect. Excuse me. Franz Taz said he about to come out there. We gonna make it a celebration for your birthday, my guy. Your birthday the next day. We
Fraz
out here,
live in
man.
PA. And shout out to Fraz because he live in PA. You feel me? Like he's traveling the distance to come and rock with the, with the squad.
Yeah, you feel me? It's no net. It will be none of this though. It will be no Nets fan pack here for you. We'll celebrate with other packs, but it won't be a Nets fan pack. You know what I'm saying?
Now we smoking on that fan pack. So again,
we swept y'all twice, so I'm good.
Look. So I'm gonna say this right, so we can move on to more content because we spent way more time on it on September 10th than I would like. Man. But it's definitely fun, and I'm happy that it happened. But I will say this: when you pull up, wear your team paraphernalia, bro. Wear your team paraphernalia. T-shirts or jerseys, wear it, bro. That's what we here for. You know what I mean? It's the Who Run the City fan games. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
It's fan games.
Right. City fan game. Yeah. Who Run the City fan game. That's I'm with it, man. I'm with it. Let's have some fun, man.
And then we're gonna eat, drink, and be merry. You feel me? After that. You feel me?
Yeah.
So boom. I don't care. This kid, I don't want to hear that. I ain't say no bad words or nothing just now, kid. What you talking about? So let's get back into some content, bro. You started it off. Let me start the second half off. You know what I mean?
Talk about
we got an hour in. Let me start the second half off with some Knick shit. I know you was watching me yesterday when I was talking about Stephen A. And what he said. I want to reiterate that on this platform again. You know what I mean? And I like to start it because I don't want to ever seem like I'm hating on this man. You feel me? Because I got tremendous respect for him as far as who he built himself up to be as a media personality. Like, I will never take that away from him, just like I would never take anything away from KD as far as, like, an actual basketball player and his talents. You feel me? I might disagree with a lot of everything else he does, but you would never hear me say KD's trash. Never hear me say it.
Go ahead. My daughter knocked on the door. I'll be right back.
No, yeah, do your shit. You know what I mean? I would never say the same thing about Stephen A. Smith being an actual media personality. I would never say that Stephen A. Smith is trash at what he does. But when it comes to him, I mean, Stephen A. Smith being an actual Knicks fan, he don't speak for me. And I feel like he doesn't speak for a lot of New York Knicks fans. Because I feel like his job is so vast and he has to cover so much sports. He's not as in tune with the New York Knickerbockers as he should be when he's making the comments that he should be making. That he's making, not should be making, that he is making. You know, I think at this point in his career, he's relying heavily on analytics and numbers to make his assessments about the New York Knicks franchise and players. You know, which happens to a lot, if not all, of, you know, mainstream medias, you know, sports commentators and analysts, because it's just too much sports for them to cover. You feel me? It's not nothing to do with him per se and how good he is at his job. I just think that his job is so vast and the amount of sports that he has to cover, it's hard for him to really understand what's going on with the New York Knickerbockers. And that's the only way that I can defend him in his recent statements when it comes to what he said about trading R.J. Barrett and 4 first-round draft picks for Donovan Mitchell. That is absolutely ridiculous. It shows that you haven't watched enough New York Knicks basketball to make that kind of assessment. If you're making that kind of assessment when it comes to R.J. Barrett and Donovan Mitchell, clearly you haven't been watching enough New York Knicks basketball. I'm going to catch Big Fan Breezy up real quick on what I was saying so he can join the conversation or rebut it. So as you're aware from my conversation last night, Stephen A. Smith said that he would trade R.J. Barrett and 4 first-round draft picks for Donovan Mitchell. And me as a Knicks fan, and I think I speak for a lot of Knicks fans when I say this, I think that is absolutely ridiculous. And Stephen A. Smith doesn't watch enough New York Knicks basketball if he thinks that that is a smart trade. Now, going on to what I was about to continue saying is, yes, I know how good Donovan Mitchell is. I know that he's taken the Utah Jazz to the playoffs every year that he's been in the NBA. Mm-hmm. I am aware that he's only 25 years old. But here's my retort. You feel me? My retort is this. R.J. Barrett is only 22. He just turned 22 in June. Right? Every year R.J. Barrett has been in the NBA. His game has expanded exponentially. He's been a better basketball player exponentially every year he's been in the NBA. Mm-hmm. Now, Spider Mitchell came in the NBA at 21 years old. R.J. Barrett, his year 21 years old. Their numbers are almost identical as basketball players.
Okay.
Almost identical. Another thing is this. R.J. Barrett is the highest draft pick we had since Patrick Ewing.
Facts.
How do you trade that man for a guy? As much as I like Spider and would like him to be a Knick, for a guy who's never made it past the second round, ever, in his whole career, he's been in the playoffs every year. He's been in the NBA, never made it past the second round. So why would you trade a future talent that's showing that he has the tools to be a superstar and the drive to exponentially get better every season? Not saying Donovan Mitchell don't have that same drive. You couple a guy like Donovan Mitchell with a guy like R.J. Barrett. R.J. Barrett, for most of his career in the NBA, has had to learn how to play off ball and not being the primary ball handler or scoring option. Now, if you bring in somebody like Donovan Mitchell, who's normally in his team in his career been the primary scoring option his whole career, R.J. Barrett will only flourish in that situation because he already knows what that looks like. Then you look at the history. Let's talk about the history of trading your core for a star. you can't even call Donovan Mitchell a superstar yet because he's not that. And when you rank superstars, this is where you rank superstars: Luka, Giannis, LeBron, Damian Lillard, Jason Tatum, Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving. I'm thinking Jokic from Denver, Joel Embiid, Jimmy Butler, and Jimmy Butler is a fringe superstar. To me, he's not a full-fledged superstar. He's fringe. You feel me? Like he's on the cusp of superstardom. Like, I won't say cusp, but cusp means that you're on your way there. He's there. He's a fringe superstar. Who else? Let me think. Steph Curry, Kawhi Leonard.
Barry said Giannis.
Yeah, I thought I said Giannis already, but if I didn't, Giannis, Harden, Fraz, absolutely. These are superstars. Donovan Mitchell is not one of those guys. Donovan Mitchell is definitely not one of those guys. If I miss anybody, my bad. You feel me? But
his draft pick is different too. Except for his draft pick, his like you said, I'm just adding what you said. RJ, he's expected to play at a certain level because of his draft pick. Donovan Mitchell exceeded his potential at his draft pick. I think he's like a late first round draft pick. And,
that's correct.
You know, he's done exponentially well. But at the end of the day, building around him as a franchise player is where they missed, I guess. Maybe because of how they paired them up. Maybe that's why Rudy not there. I don't know. But he's a great player, but I wouldn't make the trade.
So hear this. I agree with what you're saying. He's definitely outshined his draft pick. But that don't necessarily mean that you should give up everything for him. You feel me? Like
no, I don't agree with that.
And that's where the basis of my argument is from. You know what I mean? It's RJ Barrett to me is a future superstar. I've been calling him that for since we started this podcast, realistically, right? Mm-hmm. Jason Tatum in his third year their numbers are almost that identical as well. Mm-hmm. And look at what Jason Tatum is now in his career. He's a superstar. Yeah. Jason Tatum is easily a superstar NBA basketball player now. It's not debatable. But in his third year in the NBA, him and RJ Barrett numbers are identical. You don't trade that. And to furthermore, to land the plane, if Donovan Mitchell really wanted to be a Knick, he's 25 now. 4 years from now, he'll be 29, still in his prime. He could become a Knick then. Where it makes more sense. You feel me? It makes more sense than for us. Like, if we trade, like you say, for instance, if it's RJ Barrett is not even on the trading block. Shout out to the New York Knicks organization for I'll get it into that a little bit, but that's crazy. That was pause. That was wow.
Yeah, but I'll say this real quick. I'll say he bad for y'all. He'll take quickly minutes, and the way y'all developing quickly year after year, y'all I won't say it's the same pace as RJ, but you don't want Donovan Mitchell to take quickly minutes for sure.
Not if the trade is involving RJ Barrett, then he won't take quickly minutes.
I wouldn't make that trade.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. So, but look, so what I was saying is this, right? So, even if RJ Barrett is not a part of the trade, you trade whoever, because it's going to take. If RJ Barrett is not a part of the trade, it's going to take IQ, Obi, and all the draft picks, and Evan Fournier. Again, you're destroying the foundation. To me, IQ and Obi, should not be separated.
Mm-hmm. Facts.
Because I think, not saying that they are these guys, not saying that they're on the same caliber as these two players that I mentioned, because you know how NBA fans like to take the snippet of your words and make it like no. I'm not saying that they're on the same caliber of these guys. I'm just saying the chemistry could be similar.
Mm-hmm.
Stocky and Malone.
Okay.
Pick and roll energy, alley-oops. You feel me? Feeding off each other.
Malone had the midi. You think OB going to develop the midi?
OB in college had the midi. He just stopped shooting it in the NBA, which is wild to me.
Okay.
Because the NBA realistically is a 3-and-D league. 3-and-dunk league, excuse me. 3-and-dunk league.
Mm. Most
That's
of our
what it
chemistry come from our young guys. We all these players coming and going. Pause. These young guys are right. It's the young players are the ones that have the most teammate experience. Like other than that, there's a lot of players that don't stay. So I'm interested to see what they're going to do because Nash, like it or not, these guys are going to get minutes. They have to.
So to my point about Donovan Mitchell and in the trade situation, RJ Barrett, you absolutely have to keep. There's been rumors that the Jazz is supposedly more interested in in RJ Barrett than Julius Randle. The Knicks wants to trade in Julius Randle anyway. So I don't even know why that's news. That's not news. Because excuse me, I got the hiccups.
Okay.
Kalia. Can you do me a favor? Can you go give me an apple juice out the refrigerator, please? So what I was saying is, I don't think they was going to trade him regardless. You feel me? That wasn't even an option for the Knicks. You know what I mean? And me personally, as a Knicks fan, I think that as bad as the season, I don't even think it was that horrible of a season. He was 20-10-5. You feel me? That's not a horrible season at any stretch of the imagination. If you think 20-10-5 is a bad season, you smoking drugs and you don't know basketball. You feel me? Yes, his efficiency could have been higher, absolutely, all day in America. But if everybody in the NBA can average 20-10-5, guess what they be doing? Averaging 20-10-5. Only 3 people did that. And there were 2 of the most elite players in the NBA at that time. You feel me? Like, so for people who want to dismiss, thank you, baby. So for people who want to dismiss Julius Randle's accomplishment last year, averaging 20-10-5 as being, he was inefficient and anybody could do it. You don't know basketball and don't talk to me, right? But to get to my point I was trying to make is that the fact that he deserves a second chance. I know I've been talking a lot. I'm gonna let you rock, bro.
No, talking shit.
He deserves the second chance. I think his season, the season before last, deserves the opportunity for him to, rectify himself. Even though, me personally, I don't think last season was a bad season for him at 20-10-5. Like, to me, you can't convince me that 20-10-5 is a bad season when he's operating without a real point guard. His number 2 guy in RJ Barrett didn't start picking up until damn near the All-Star break. Like, you can't convince me that's a bad year when everybody in the NBA is coming to play the Knicks and going, hey, we're stopping Julius Randle. That's what we're doing tonight. We don't have no other game plan except for stopping Julius Randle. That's the game plan, and he still gave you 20-10-5. How are you mad at that? Because he smacked the laptop? Y'all love Latrell Sprewell, and he choked the coach. It may have not been a Knick coach, but he choked a coach. Real life, put 2 hands around somebody's neck and choked them. And y'all love this man.
Sprewell is, oh man, he's a Knick. He was never a Nets.
You're mad at Julius Randle for smacking a laptop. Ridiculous. Hold on, I got to make sure y'all see I'm throwing something at y'all. Ridiculous. Boo y'all. Boo. Boo Knicks fans for being mad at Julius Randle for smacking a laptop when this team had expectations of going back to the playoffs, and everybody around him is sucking. I'm sorry, my daughter's here. I was about to say the A word. You feel me? And that's facts. You feel me? I keep it a buck. It wasn't just Julius Randle's fault why that team was sorry last year.
Mm-hmm.
It was everybody's fault. RJ Barrett, Evan Fournier, Kemba Walker, Derrick Rose for getting hurt. It was Emmanuel Quickly for not producing offensively the way he should have been. It was everybody's fault why that team was bad. And to land the plane, Julius Randle absolutely needs another chance at rectifying that. You feel me? Talk your shit.
Said a lot. What I will say about the Knicks is, if it ain't RJ team, y'all going in the wrong direction. I don't think it's Julius Randle's team because of last season, and
he's not ready yet.
I mean, again, like I said, I'm a Nets fan, so what do I know? But Kemba, I know an upgrade with Brunson is necessary from Kemba Burks or what's his name? The guy Peyton, I think. You know, I always looked at the point guard situations because, like I said, the Knicks players that I did like were point guards and Mark Jackson and Ross Strickland. And I knew y'all dropped the ball when it came down to the point guards. So to see y'all got Brunson, he's somebody, you know, who got roots with the Knicks. He looked like he got high morale to play with the basketball team. And you know, his dad being there and RJ being there and him wanting to play with the Knicks and Julius signing the contract extension, then playing with to stay. Again, your expectations last season was to make the playoffs at minimum. I remember you saying y'all was gonna be 4th, 5th seed. I always ask y'all, yo, you sure? You know what I'm saying? Y'all see how y'all started or whatever. And you know, I don't know what seed y'all ended with. I think y'all would 10th or something. I don't know.
Right.
And
11 for 12.
So
it was like 11.
Okay. All right. Well, 11 for 12. You know, I just look at it for what it is. I feel like the Knicks, they always going to have expectations to be a good ball team, a good basketball team, and they just got to live up to it. But and again, that's from the support from the fans. Regardless of what happened the season prior, y'all always feel like y'all going to be competing the next season. Whether it's true or not, I'm saying the expectations is always high for the Knicks. And like I said, when I tried to make an argument the other day about how the Atlantic Division is the toughest division, and then I see that the Knicks didn't make the playoffs, I'm like, I don't know if we're the toughest division in the NBA, but the Atlantic Division is definitely one of the toughest divisions. And maybe this season all teams go to the playoffs in the Atlantic Division. To me, I think that's a high possibility. And to be in this division, to win this division, I imagine it would be great success for any team that wins this division, because all of these teams, and again, even the games with the Knicks, they were close. We swept them, yes, but they were close games. So they did compete. And I think the winner of this division probably would be the winner of the Eastern Conference. It was true for the Boston Celtics last season, and I think it'll be true for next season, you know, because in contrast, I don't know a tougher division in the NBA. Do you, T-Time? Do you know a tougher division? Would you say the Atlantic got the toughest division?
So just for the layman's crowd and the casual fans who watch, and casual is not a bad word. You feel me? I just want to let that be known. Don't let Knicks, I mean, any kind of Twitter fan base or Facebook think you being a casual fan is bad. Is it not? You feel me? But this is a description of the Atlantic Division for the casual fan. Boston Celtics, Brooklyn Nets, New York Knicks, 76ers, Toronto. How can that not be the toughest division?
That's a tough division, man.
How can it not? How can it not?
I'm trying to contrast it, and
like, yo,
respectfully,
listen, without even
tough.
My fault. Without even adding the Knicks and the Nets. Look, you're making a mess again. You're gonna be mad when you gotta clean up. Start
Nah, it's us.
Hold on, Big Fair Breezy. My fault.
Nah, it's us. When I'm looking at this, it's definitely us. Yeah. We got the toughest division. The Atlantic Division is the toughest division. If you like something, hit that like button. Like, share, comment, subscribe.
Yeah.
Try and stay alive.
Clean up the Legos. Yeah, my fault. I had to get in daddy mode real quick.
I get it. Trust me.
So yeah, the Atlantic Division is tough. Without even
It's the
including
toughest.
Knicks and the Nets, the other three teams are playoff teams.
Yeah.
Like nobody would deny the fact that the Celtics, the Sixers, and Toronto are playoff teams going into the season.
Yeah.
Nobody would deny that.
Mm-hmm. You win here, you can win. You win the Eastern Conference, man. That's how I look at it. You know, that's what happened last season. I think it's gonna be more of that in the regular season. I do that.
Yeah, I got another one more Knicks topic, and then I'm gonna let you rock out for the rest of the show with the next topic. Is I found something super interesting, right?
Mm-hmm.
Last year, my Knicks fans are gonna get joy out of this. Last year, I remember when we got back into the Christmas game. Get that out your mouth. Get that out your mouth. When we finally got back into the Christmas game, Atlanta fans are saying the only reason why the Knicks is back in Christmas basketball is because of our rivalry. And guess what? Knicks sucked last year. Knicks is back in the Christmas game.
Respectfully.
Where's the Atlanta Hawks? Are they playing Christmas? No.
I don't know.
They're not. So realistically, the only reason why the Hawks is playing on Christmas is because of the Knicks.
I know we don't got a Christmas game.
No matter how you feel, I was about to shit on you about that too. But
yeah, nah, we already know.
No matter how you feel about the Knicks is always relevant enough to play on Christmas. You know what the NBA does? They put the teams that they know that people are going to watch in the day where their attentions are scattered and spread across multiple things. You're doing things, your family's there, there's good food, you're eating ham and collard greens and baked macaroni and cheese.
Yams.
Yams. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Without the marshmallows, I find people who put marshmallow on their yams weird. You
Too
feel
extra.
me? But
too much.
yeah, it's too much. You don't need that. That's too much sweet. Nah. That's too much sugar. That's diabetes. But anyway, right? You got the yams going, a stuffing. If you know how to make it right, a lot of y'all don't know how to make y'all stuffing right. But if you make it right, stuffing is delicious. Shout out to Fluke Mom. She makes the best stuffing I've ever had in my life. You feel me? You got all these things going. Your mind ain't necessarily on, I need to watch basketball. The kids is opening presents. They're riding around in their new cars and toys and bicycles and skateboards, trying to monopolize the big screen TV with their new gaming system. So the NBA puts
Yeah, hell yeah. I ate Jamaican food every night.
Bro, what you talking about? Oxtail, curry chicken.
Yeah. Plantains.
Yeah, we start off the day with some ackee and saltfish.
Facts.
You feel me?
Facts. But y'all ain't never had ackee and saltfish and cocoa bread, man. That's fire.
What you talking about? You know where I live? I live in Flatbush Junction, Playboy.
Yeah.
What you talking about?
Yeah, nah.
And I lived on Utica
Church.
I lived on Utica Church my whole high school career.
Okay.
You feel me? So ackee and saltfish and cocoa bread is part of life.
Bring some patties, man. Bring some patties, man.
Yo, so back to what I was saying about so the NBA picks the games that they know people going to tune into. Same thing like the NFL. Yeah, I mean, they pick the games that they know people going to tune into, except for the Detroit Lions. I don't know why the Detroit Lions always get a Christmas game and they trash.
I used to love the Detroit Lions. What? Nah, when I was watching football, Herman Moore, Barry Sanders.
Yeah, I'm about to say it was only because of Barry Sanders, bro.
Matthew Stafford. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
hell yeah.
Matt Stafford was special. Their offensive line was trash.
Yeah, man. Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
And proof is in the pudding the fact that he won the Super Bowl once he left. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, but anyway, back to what I'm saying is NBA picks the teams that they know that people gonna watch. Mm-hmm. And the Knicks are usually a part of that equation. We was trash for a while. We lost a couple years of Christmas games. I ain't gonna hold you. But once we got relevant again, guess what happened? We back in Christmas games. We weren't good last year. We still got a Christmas game.
Mm-hmm.
So Atlanta Hawk fans, I got 2 words for you in the words of Triple H and Shawn Michaels. You feel me? Suck it, because y'all ain't relevant enough to get Christmas games without the New York Knicks, and that's facts. Only time anybody care about the Atlanta Hawks is when they're playing the New York Knicks, and that's facts. Your second star player is such a D-head that he's hitting people in the head with basketball in pro-am games.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, listen, man. We got something for them, too. I don't know when we play them. Let me check the schedule, because we play them, too.
I don't think they're going to be that good. I like DeJounte Murray. I just don't know how him and Trae Young mesh. I don't think they're going to be that good.
I don't sleep on them Falcons. What I will say is that
we smoke them every year. I'm not worried about them. We smoke them every year.
Mm-hmm. I'm just paying attention to the teams that's keeping a lot of the same players, but they did lose some pieces. I think they lost what they would consider Gallinari to Boston. That was, to me, that was a big piece to what they were doing. Right. But I understand what's going on. But again, with us being in the division we in, I see Atlanta, but they're not tougher than the teams in our division. Are they tougher than Toronto? Are they tougher than? They might be they're in contrast to us, but it's hard to say what we starting like. As a fan, I don't even know what the team gonna start like. I'm minusing KD, but he might be there. So I'm
gonna tell you this about Atlanta. One of the things I think that, when Atlanta had their run and they was doing good things, John Collins was a part of that, and I think he's overhyped. I don't think he's nearly as good as they tried to make him out to be. He's not half as good as they tried to make him out to be. They was trying to make him out to be like he's going to be a future perennial all-star type player, and he's not that.
I don't think he got a midi. Yeah, he don't got a midi.
He don't got a midi. He can't create for himself. He's damn near useless if he's not shooting a wide-open three-pointer on offense or catching a lob. He's a decent you got to – my fault. Hold on.
Yo, man, shout out to Atlanta, man. But if we keep the roster intact, we one of the better teams. I'm telling you, man, our division is the toughest. Atlanta, they look like they could be all right, and I wouldn't sleep on them. I think they're going to compete, but our division is so tough, it'll make us compete at a higher level, I think.
My fault again.
Now go ahead.
Kid don't want to clean up, and I don't want y'all to see me being angry to my kid. That's not flattering. So, boom. Like I was saying about John Collins, he's not as good as they tried to make him out to be. Last season exposed that. You feel me? His numbers dropped in every facet after he got the bag. You feel me? Julius Randle absolutely gives John Collins work every time they play each other. Every time Julius Randle see John Collins, because I think they had him ranked higher John Collins higher than Julius Randle, and Julius Randle again takes that one of those matchups he take personal, smokes John Collins every time, the same way he smokes Anthony Davis every time they play. You feel me? And that's another thing too about Julius Randle. Like he smokes y'all love Anthony Davis and talk so highly about Mr. Glassman Anthony Davis. Julius Randle smokes Anthony Davis every time. Same way he smokes John Collins every single time they play. And yes, DeJounte Murray gives, Trae Young the opportunity to play off the ball like a Steph Curry. Atlanta's system ain't the same as Golden State's. It's not. It's not going to work the same because Trae Young is not Steph Curry, bro. Trae Young shoots less than 35% from three-point range his whole entire career, and this is a fact. Do your Googles. For those who like to compare Trae Young to Steph Curry. Career average, less than 35% from three-point range. Steph Curry, career average, upwards of 37% for his career. It's not the same.
I hear you.
So if you think that you're going to get that kind of vibe with Trae Young coming off of screens and doing everything that Steph Curry does in Golden State, you're not. We're going to smoke Atlanta the same way we've been smoking them for the last 5 years.
I hear that. That's heavy
as
talk.
bad as the Knicks been for the last 5 years, we smoked Atlanta every year. Every year that Trae Young's been in the NBA, we've smoked Atlanta. Every year.
We don't play them until December 9th, so they out of the way right now. So,
again, Atlanta is no worry to nobody. And when you get past the lowly Knicks and you start comparing them to the upper echelons of the NBA, they don't compare, not even close. Don't compare, not even close. You feel me?
Nah, I hear you.
Jay, what is Cap? You do your Googles. They won that playoff series. They won playoff series. They won one playoff series against the Knicks. But everything outside of that, we smoked them. RJ, what are you talking about? Who's guarding Murray? RJ. See how easy that question was to answer? Brandon, see how easy that question was to answer? RJ Barrett's guarding Murray.
Yo, I don't know, man. Listen, I ain't worried about Atlanta. They don't play until December 9th.
Yo, you don't talk to me about when it counted, bro. Don't talk to me about when it counted, because when it counted, y'all haven't achieved shit. Yeah, he trying to, but when it happened, when it counted, with Kevin Durant, the second best player in the NBA, when it counted, y'all ain't do shit. So shut up.
But no, to your point, to his point, he's right, because you saying Atlanta not a threat, but in the playoffs they got y'all out of here. So it's like gotta respect that.
One time, that's not you can't make a distinction on.
So last season, what was y'all record towards them?
We beat them in regular season. 4-1. I mean 3-1. 3-1. We beat them. And the season before that, we swept them. And the season before that, we beat them in regular season again. So what I'm saying is this: one playoff series is not enough to determine what it really is. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
It's not. RJ is not getting traded. Brandon, don't listen, man. You a Net fan talking about who's getting traded. When every report, look, hold on, put that back up. You had absolutely zero, none, zip basis or facts to back up that comment. You're talking just to be talking, because every report and comment after about that situation says that RJ Barrett ain't going nowhere. So stop coming here just to talk, bro. Like, really, Have some kind of facts to back you up, because now you're starting to look ridiculous, and I'm gonna stop responding to you. You feel me?
Shout
Like,
out to Alex
don't-
Rivera on the pull up.
Don't just be talking to talk, bro. Have some actual facts or basis to back what your comments you're saying is up. Because every report that is credible reports. You like memes just like Big Fan Breezy like memes. You feel me?
Man.
Y'all take those as y'all take those as facts. They're not facts, bro.
I'm not saying RJ getting traded. I don't even want RJ to get traded.
I'm making comparisons because you like to take memes as facts too. You feel me?
Nah, I be trolling. I wouldn't consider it a fact because I'm trolling y'all, but I troll y'all.
Right.
I definitely troll y'all.
All right. I respect that. You say that you troll it and you know that it's not true. I respect that.
Yeah, us trading, no. Brandon knowing shit too. And Brandon is a Nets fan that say he coming to the game on September 10th as well. So just remember that too. You don't want to talk too spicy. You might make him angry.
Who gives a
he might take it out on you when y'all play basketball.
Listen, I like Brandon as a person because, again, I speak to him more often than I speak to some of my family members, for real. And you know I don't really get into Facebook debates with people, and Brandon is one of the few people I actually do that with. Mm-hmm. So I got respect for Brandon, but I don't give a fuck how he feel about if he come to September 10th and feel some kind of way about how I'm talking. Do I care? Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
All right. Well, he said he's gonna be there. We're gonna be at Pier 2. That's the Brooklyn Bridge Park. And man, hopefully you show up. We're supposed to be there at 11:30.
Trades. He need to be worried about trades about the Nets. You ain't even talk about no trades about the Nets, but you talk when your star player said that he want out of here. You keep me or Steve Nash. Me or Steve Nash. You ain't talking about that, Brandon. Why you not in my comments talking about Kevin Durant talk about being traded, but you talk about a trade that ain't nobody talking about RJ Barrett? Well, why is that happening? I don't understand. Come on, pause. Be there on September 10th to get smoked on the basketball court too. That could happen. You know what I mean? Like that, all that could happen. You get smoked on the podcast, and you get smoked on the actual basketball court.
Who are you talking to? Because you can't be talking to me.
Yeah,
there's no way you be talking to me because we played the one-on-one and I won, and so I'm not getting smoked on the basketball court.
And we played before that, and I won that game too. So what are you talking about?
But that was a 2-on-2. That's why we had the one-on-one to decide.
Listen, I don't care how you want to slice it. You lost, bro. Like every
and the rain.
Listen. It sounds like excuses. Because if you was nice like that, you would have won regardless of the situation. It sounds like an excuse. I'm not making no excuses why I lost. I lost. And I'm telling you, you will never beat me.
You left me open. That's what you say. You say, I ain't want to go off your chest.
And I said
I left you open. So these are not excuses? What are they? What are they if they're not excuses?
They're not, because I gave you credit as winning fair and square. You feel me? But what you didn't do about the rain, what you didn't do in the rain game was saying that we won fair and square. You made it all excuses why you wasn't on your top game. It was raining. I didn't play this way. I didn't do this. I didn't do that. I didn't do none of that. I said you won fair and square. I made observations about the game, about my actual play. And that's all criticism about me, not about you and why you won. I said you won. I said I lost the game more than you won it. And that's a fact. Not taking it, you did what you were supposed to do. You hit open jump shots. Facts. You feel me? But I'm telling you that won't happen again. You won't win again. That's not excuses. That's making observations of the way I played. You feel me? Not observations of what you making excuses. Oh, the only reason you giving the vibes, the only reason why y'all won is because it was rain. I think what it was. That's cap. That's cap. Because you
won the Ty West pull up, man. Ty West, man, when you can, please just pull up.
Listen. You won a game when I wasn't playing defense on you, bro, by 3 points. Literally.
Well,
yeah,
I mean,
3 points. All right.
Hey,
so
I'll take it.
Again.
And
to make it fair, after you play Kev, I'm going to play somebody one-on-one just so you can't use the excuse that I was tired and you was fresh while you beat me.
Okay.
Because I don't want to hear that shit. Because you are that kind of guy that make those excuses.
Nah, as long as we play
No,
till
you
11.
are.
As long as we play
you
till
did.
11. Not long as we play till 11, I'm cool. I'm cool.
Yeah, all right.
As long as we play till
All
11.
right. I hear all that hot shit, but I'm still going to do it because I don't want to hear no excuses from you why you lost, bro. Because you are excuse-making kind of guy. You feel me? And Brandon, listen, man. Pull up. Pull up. Wear your Brooklyn Nets stuff, man. Because after I play Big Fan Breezy, I'm not playing one-on-ones with everybody. That's not happening. That's not happening.
I could do two.
So
I could play you in T-Time. Barry want one.
nah,
and
that's what I'm
all
saying.
this.
I probably got two. I got two.
Word.
Cat, Brandon, cat. Oh no, we're not playing. Oh, Jay said he playing the 7. Nah, bro, you pull up. You gotta. All one-on-one games is 11 at least. First of all, you didn't say excuse me enough. You just yelled.
Hold on. Yo, man. Mo Bamba and draft picks for KD, man. Mo Bamba and draft picks. If we could get Mo Bamba and draft picks and maybe another player, another center or something like that, I'm with it.
It's not happening. I think if KD was going to be traded for a price that high, it would have already happened.
Listen, hold on. Who else they got on their team?
Tyler Hero.
Nah, Orlando Magic. Orlando Magic, not the Heat. I'm talking about Mo Bamba.
Oh, I thought you said.
Talking about Bam? Nah, not
Bam.
Bam.
Talking about Bam. My fault.
Nah, not him. We need Mo Bamba. He was a round 1 pick 6.
Greg Anthony's son. Greg Anthony's son is all right, but he's a nut. He be shooting too much.
He tried to dunk in Tim's in the slam dunk contest. We don't want him. We don't need that.
That would have been fire if you would have hit that though.
But he ain't hit it. That's why. Yeah, he ain't hit it though. So.
Yeah, bro. Listen, man. You know how heavy Tim's are, bro. I respect him for trying. He's a guard doing it. You feel me? Like I respect him for trying.
Yeah.
Barry. Honestly, I think that's another good choice for the Brooklyn Nets. They'll get Tobias Harris.
And who?
One of them other niggas. I don't know, man.
Nah, Harris? Nah, for KD and one of them other guys? Nah, that's not good.
And draft picks.
That's not good enough, man. That's not good enough. What I will say is this. I don't know how that's going to go, but I'm looking at the schedule, and we play y'all the 12th game.
All I'm saying is my fault to cut you off. Tobias Harris is better than the white boy you want from Sacramento.
Maybe.
He's better than Sabonis.
That's only one player. We still need somebody else. And who is that somebody else? We need help in the paint.
So listen. If I'm the Sixers, right? As good as Maxey is, right? And I like Maxey, and I think he has tremendous potential. If I'm trying to win a championship, as of right now, I'll trade Maxey for Kevin Durant. For a combination of Kevin Durant, Joel Embiid, and James Harden. Yeah, Maxey's all the way out of here. We're gonna win the championship, bro.
Yeah, I feel you. That's good for them. But with the Brooklyn Nets, we still need help in the paint. Maxey don't help us in the paint. And we lost playing small ball for 3 seasons in a row. That's why I keep talking about centers and power forwards.
I would trade Ben Simmons once I got Maxey, honestly.
That's just too much Maxey stuff going on, man. Like, let the season start.
He's out of here. I'd be like, yo, listen, we got Maxey. That kid is gonna be a future. Maxey gonna be a future superstar, bro. I don't know. I
won't doubt that. No. I'm not talking about that. I don't want to make the trade again. All of these pieces, leave it. We need players to be great teammates, and that happens by them playing on the same team for multiple years. All of these different changes every year is not helping us win. Period. You know what I mean? So, again, I shy away from it to see how it pans out, because it's just a lot going on with the Brooklyn Nets and whether KD is staying or not. And again, I feel like we could get, even if it's not Mo Bamba, it could be Miles Turner, it could be Sabonis. It don't necessarily, I'm not stuck on Sacramento, but the reason why I was saying Sacramento is because he won a good head coach, and he gets that with a Coach Brown. And I'm only saying, and to add to that, he probably, that organization never won a championship to my knowledge. And far as hiring and firing GMs and all of that, he probably will have the pull to do it with an organization like the Sacramento Kings. So maybe it'll be a good look for him. But again, like I said,
you know what? That's
like I'm not.
Sacramento Kings.
It don't matter to me.
Sacramento Kings had the same front office for like the last 20-something years, and them niggas ain't make the playoffs not once. You feel me? So their loyalty,
so they ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, their loyalty is to their front office. Yo, we about to get off this. You know what I mean? We got 5 minutes left to 2 hours. So I'm gonna end this keep on talking about September 10th.
All right, hold on. Before we get into that, did we play y'all on the 12th on November 9th? I predict that we could be at least a 500 ball club, and that's me being realistic. Me being optimistic, we're 9-3. We win that Knicks game. Knicks versus Nets game, and Brooklyn Nets, since we home, it's a home. So y'all the visiting team, you know what I'm saying? So if the Brooklyn Nets versus the New York Knicks,
Barclays is the second home with the New York Knicks. What you talking about?
After we did like last season, I hope y'all like the hospitality. There's a lot of brooms, man. 105 101.
It'd be so many Knicks fans in the Barclays. You know what I mean? It's hard to tell which stadium it is, bro. You feel me? But y'all definitely not going.
I'll say Atlanta playing. Well,
my fault. Y'all definitely not going to win that game though. But go ahead.
I'm saying optimistic. Optimism tell me 9-3. Realistically, I probably think we like 6-6. So
I didn't even look at the schedule.
But this is a tough schedule.
I didn't even look at the Knicks schedule yet. I just look at key games like Christmas and and the opening games. We played Minnesota not Minnesota. We played the Pistons as our first game. Are we gonna smoke them?
Yeah, I don't know. Them boys young, hungry, man.
I don't give a fuck. You feel me? They ain't got a lot of NBA experience. If you look at the roster, even our younger guys have NBA experience. We're gonna smoke them guys straight up out the room. You heard? I know we're gonna have a above 500 record by the time we play y'all, and then we're gonna smoke y'all too. And that's my assessment on that. So,
all right, so that's 12 games. Because I don't know for y'all if that's the 12th game, but for us it is.
Yeah, it don't matter. We're gonna smoke y'all. That's all I know. About September 10th. Tonight or tomorrow, I will be posting the Who Run the City. We will be posting the Who Run the City Cash App because we will be buying food and beverages. I know y'all mofos going to eat and drink. Alcoholic beverages, you got to get on your own. You know what I mean? Beers and all that, you got to get on your own. We're going to have some kind of drink vendor on deck. But for the most part, you got to buy your own alcoholic beverages. But like as far as waters, juices, and all that kind of stuff, we're going to have y'all lit and food. So please donate if you're going to pull up. You know what I mean? Be respectful on that note. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a fact. Shout to Alex, because that's a whole fact. When Cam Thomas and company and Cam Thomas and the Brooklyn Nets came back and won that game, the Brooklyn Nets was in their chair and heavy, in the building heavy, making our presence known. And
bro, first of all, it was like a small section of people, and y'all got booed out the building right after. Get out of here.
Nah, we walked out there off a red carpet. You know what I'm saying? Make way. Coming through. Make
y'all
way.
Won the game,
Make
but
way.
don't act like it was some resounding Brooklyn Nets chant. It was a section of y'all, you feel me, that made the noise. and in respect to that, yeah, I mean, but don't act like it was like a resounding Brooklyn net chant, because it wasn't. It wasn't.
Listen, I'm gonna be at the game this
Oh no,
November 9th.
we
So
we
I'm
are going to be at the game.
chance.
What the
Yeah.
hell? We gonna be at the game, and I'm going to be laughing at
It's
you.
gonna
as
be
we
Brooklyn
smoke
Nets
y'all.
chance.
And I'm
Watch
gonna
the
be-
Brooklyn Nets chance. I'm telling
I'm
you, I'm
gonna-
gonna make the whole Barclays say we run the city,
No,
man. I'm
no,
gonna make the
no.
whole Barclays
Yeah, no.
say we run the city.
Guess what's going to happen when I'm in the building and we beating y'all? I'm going to have the most loudest, resounding New York Knicks chants in the Barclays you ever heard. You feel me? And what you gonna do? You gonna sit there with that face right there, that face that you got right now, like that half embarrassed. Yeah, I'm not really mad. Yeah, that's the same face you gonna have. You know what I mean? You know, the same face you gonna have. I'm gonna go back and watch this.
Spicy to me. I'm telling you, I don't know
Yeah,
why.
listen.
That's the kind of face I'm making. It's like why Knicks fans always want to talk spicy to me, man.
Bro,
but I
Because
get it.
you were just talking spicy about what sounds you gonna make at the Barclays, and I'm trying to tell you.
I'm gonna have a whole Barclays say we run it.
Oh man,
Watch.
I can't wait. I can't wait to be sitting next to you.
We run the city. They're gonna do a chant. It's gonna we
That is
run
horrible.
the city. I don't know. I'm gonna work on that shit.
You gotta work on that. That's horrible. But what I'm saying
win
is
that
this.
game, oh my God.
The chant is gonna be so simple. While we washing y'all up, and you're gonna hear it resound throughout the Barclays. You heard this chant already. Kalia, come here.
You don't know how they can chant nothing. They let leads go.
New York Knicks. 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 New York Knicks.
That's what's gonna be resounding through the Barclays, Playboy.
Time will tell.
That's what's gonna be resounding.
I'm gonna be there, man. November 9th. I'm not missing this game, man. I'm not. I'm just not.
September 10th is the most important thing before the 9th. You feel me?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Pull up, man. We be there, man. That's on a Saturday, 11:30.
Yo, please, if you pulling up for the keep the theme of the podcast and wear your team paraphernalia. You feel me? Wear your team paraphernalia. Like, just think about how dope the pictures will be after we play basketball. You feel me? Like, it'd be fire.
Yeah. That's what we could have did too. We could have took pictures. We could have took more pictures when we was there last time.
I was too tired to play pictures. Yo, bro, realistically,
I forgot about the pictures until now.
My foot is still hurting from the last time we played basketball. I gotta buy some new basketball sneakers. Real talk.
Me too. Yeah, I'm on that list, the new sneaker list. I need new sneakers to play this game. I'm not coming back there with my skater sneakers on. And real quick, while we into it, before we leave, I want to say that the Nets jerseys, the new ones, are fire. They brought back the white ones. They got the black ones. Those are all right, but I got the other one. But the same one I got in black, they got it in white. I got to get that one. I got to get the retro one. I got 2 jerseys I got to get with Big Fan Breezy on it, and I'm good. I'm trying to get 2 jerseys this season. And yeah, man, shout out to the Nets, and I'll be there with some basketball sneakers on September 10th. That's a fact. Factory.
I'm going. All I know is September 10th. Y'all better pull up because Knicks fans about to smoke all y'all Brooklyn Nets fans. Pull up because Big Fan Breezy need all the help that he can get. Because y'all Nets
too.
Yeah.
Jay and Brandon.
Y'all Nets fans don't be showing up like that. So I'm just saying, pull up so he can have some support. Yo, Jay, please pull up. Please.
Jay, I had on the Vans today, but that's just practice, man. I'm not coming to a real live game with Vans on. I promise you that I'm not doing that. I'm not wearing my ones neither because of what T-Time said. Yeah. I'm getting some new basketball sneakers, and yeah, they're going to have a cushion at the bottom.
Yo, listen, man. I'm not wearing Jordan 1s. Jordan 1s is the worst basketball sneakers that you could ever play in. That's a fact. Because it ain't no cushions and no shoes. That's a fact.
Yeah, man. I'm good.
So yeah. Pull up, man. It's gonna be a live ass event, man. We be a part of history. That's how I feel. You feel me?
Yeah, man.
I feel
And
like
y'all
that's gonna
part.
be. I feel like
we
it's gonna
are.
be history. That's a fact.
Right.
I'm not disagreeing with that. I feel
Well,
like
yeah, no, listen, they riding with us, man. Yeah, I appreciate it. That's why I like to give them their flowers early because this whole off season, that's where you realize, like, yo, man, you know what I'm saying? We really doing something out here, man. I feel like this podcast is a big part of basketball culture in New York City. I think it
Yo.
could grow more than that, but I could see us. I like what's going on. I like the tempo, and I'm saying, and things are going good, man. I appreciate all y'all.
I'm gonna say this too. Get y'all cardio right, man, because the surprise that we have, y'all gonna be super excited and interested in that. Just make sure your cardio right because you're gonna need it. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
So we out of here, man. Real talk. Appreciate everybody for pulling up. See y'all next Friday.
Facts.
Listen, man. Make sure you stay in tune with all the pages that y'all follow. The Big Fan Breezy with the Brooklyn Net vlog page.
Nixon
The Mecca Nixon Ish, Mecca versus Barclays. You
Yeah.
feel me? And please donate to. We trying to feed y'all niggas fun. You feel me? Like
Facts. To make it comfortable for everybody. You know what I mean?
Wait. Yeah. So yeah, I'm off this. I'll holler at y'all.
All right. Thank y'all, man. Peace.